guys, always. And welcome back to FloCheer Radio, your one and only weekly podcast where we can never get the intro right. Welcome. I'm Jessica Baker.
And I'm Lindsay Perry, and we are so sorry for starting so late. We had some technical difficulties, and then when we started to get everything ready, we were like, go, go, go.
Is Megan on?
I don't know.
Is she watching?
Megan, are you still watching?
I hope so, because this ear hole thing just got stuck in my earring, and it was hanging, and anyways.
And that was a really great way to intro the podcast.
So good to see you guys. Hey, welcome.
Yes, welcome. Okay.
It's going to be a fun show.
Yeah. Life updates first.
Oh.
So tell us, Jess, what's going on in your life?
Guys, it's the same thing every week, okay? I have air conditioning in my house. That's all.
That's exciting.
One step at a time.
Your life update is like, how many steps have you taken since, building your house? Like, what's the step that we're on now?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's very exciting.
Not really
stuff.
anything else. So that's pretty, except for where I'm living right now, there's a pool, so I'm really going to be sad that that's going to be gone. But
well,
besides
you can
that,
always just go back and visit.
You're right. You tagged me in a cat event that's happening this weekend.
Yeah, the Pop Cats convention.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I won't be here this weekend.
So I'm going to have to go alone.
Yes, but you'll have to go and you'll have to take a ton of pictures. Maybe go live, like Instagram Live on FloCheer.
Oh,
something.
yeah. Just bring all the cat news to our fans.
All the cat news.
Everybody's like, guys, shh, we're over the cats.
Megan's not here to tell us to stop
I
talking
know. I'm so glad she's not here to chastise us for all the wrong things we're going to say today. Oh, jeez.
Okay, so anyway.
Well, what about you? What do you have going on? Besides forgetting your necklace today.
I did. I forgot a necklace today. I was running out the door. I had boxes and I had packages to mail out to people. And the one thing that I forgot to put on this morning is a necklace.
Oops.
And so I am necklace free, but I do have
you have a zipper.
So I guess that kind of can count as a long necklace if you want it to.
Yeah. So there you go.
But
feeling complete.
Yeah, nothing really exciting. I do have a question for you.
Oh, yeah, the random questions.
I have a random question.
This is always my most nervous part of the podcast.
Well, today is National Relaxation Day.
Oh.
So my question for you is, what do you like to do to relax, Jessica?
That's the worst question.
I know, because you don't.
Because I'm never relaxed. And Leanne's is trying to give me a tip. She's doing yoga poses. So I guess that is you know what? Okay, thank you for that answer.
They're literally doing yoga.
Yeah, I do like to do yoga. Mm-hmm. That is fun. I do like to do that.
And silks?
Yes, I love to do silks. That's relaxing. Aerial silks, if you guys don't know what that is. Yeah, it's that kind of Cirque du Soleil. That Cirque du Soleil looking thing where people hang from the ribbons. This is what my mother always says.
If you've watched The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yes. She does silks for a minute.
Zendaya does the silks and unravels. And
yeah, my mom's always like, hey, how them ribbons going? I'm like, ribbons?
Them ribbons.
I was like, it's not ribbons. Well,
it's silks. Get it right.
It's silks. Aerial silks. Anyways, moving on. We'll share a picture next time.
Yeah.
For illustration purposes.
Was that a good random question? What I like to do to relax is also yoga.
Oh,
it's always fun.
Yeah. And at events, Lindsay's always like, okay, squad, gather around.
5-minute yoga session.
Things are getting a bit stressful. Everybody
we turn down the lights.
Facing dog.
It's downward facing dog.
Sorry. I didn't know where to start. This is why you lead the session.
Oh, goodness. I can't wait for event season so we can do yoga. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we can do it after
Maybe
this
I'll bring
podcast,
candles. I don't know.
A little bit of incense.
Yeah.
Nice. Guys, we've got an awesome show today. So we're going to be talking about USASF, the national meeting we just got back from.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about NCA All-Star Nationals registration, what's coming up there. And just, that's pretty much it.
Our segments. And we have a really exciting announcement at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But
you're going to have to
before that, we have to start at the beginning, which was the USASF National Meeting that we went to in Dallas this past weekend.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part of the conference?
Oh, gosh.
I know.
That's a really hard one.
See? And you're always like, prepare for the random questions, Jess. And I'm like, these really stress me out. I think I stressed you out just
That really stressed me out because there were so many awesome parts. Goodness.
The kickoff was awesome, though. So,
yes.
The very first thing to get everybody welcome to the conference, they had a keynote speaker, Kristen Rosario of Top Gun All-Stars. She kind of introed Jim Chadwick, the president, and he kind of addressed everybody in the audience with, hey, this is what's going on in All-Star right now. Here's our goal at the conference. And he announced what the theme was.
Which is Elevate.
Yeah. So they were trying to make sure the coaches were getting in the mindset of, hey, you're going to be elevating your game this season. You're going to be helping your kids elevate.
And you're going to be elevating All-Star as a whole.
Yep.
So it was an awesome theme, I thought.
It was cool.
But yeah, so the keynote speaker that kicked off, Tina, she was from the Positive Coaching Alliance. Did I get that right?
Yep, that's
right. And she just was talking about how to be a positive coach, how to be a positive role model. And then she had, your favorite story was her anecdote about positive charting.
Yes. She had a really cool activity. So we all coaches, I know you know this, and kids, you may have a parent like this. Some people like to coach from the sidelines. You know, you've got someone in the parent room like yelling across the room, like faster toes, whatever. Anyways, the sideline coaches. So she gave this coach a really cool way to kind of like
parent.
Yeah, parent.
Yes.
Sorry, parent. She gave this parent that's on the sidelines a better way to kind of like
be involved,
his opinion and be involved. Yeah, so he's positive charting. So she gave him like a clipboard, all the kids' names were on it, and he was supposed to watch throughout the game and write down 2 things that each of the kids did well during the game or match, and then after the game they all sat down and went over that. So it kind of gave him a positive thing to do, so he, you know, wasn't coaching from the sidelines.
And then she was also saying that it was made the kids feel excited at the end of the game to hear what this dad had to say about them, and it boosted their confidence and just ended like every single game on a high note. So I thought that was really cool, and it was like a good way to kind of show an example of how you can get parents involved in a positive way.
Right, because I know sometimes we want it to be hands-off, but I think giving them a little bit of a role is also a good idea, especially if it's in a more positive way where they have a set activity that they have to execute, and, you know, it elevates the game of the kids.
Exactly.
So I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Just overall, the whole conference was awesome. We'd never actually been before.
Right.
And this was the first year that they did a national meeting. Usually this is broken up into regions.
Right. And so they did, everyone obviously came to Dallas for the national meeting, but then they also did have like region breakouts, which I thought was cool because then it was, you know, you had the ability to interact with people on a national scale, which you might not always be able to do, especially interacting with coaches, et cetera. But then you also got to break out and meet people that were just in your region.
Right. Very cool. And one of the places that, well, I expected a lot of like scoring and rules, because you hear a lot about that on social media, and everybody's always talking about that. But it was so much more than that. It was about ways to grow your program, tips for gym owners. There were so many breakout sessions.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I had no idea that people who were kind of members of the USASF like had all those resources.
Right.
And one of them, oh my gosh, that big...
the fundamentals book.
Yes, there was a class where they taught this new fundamentals program where they're giving gym owners and coaches these different activities they can do, this program they can use in their gym, and they gave them a book.
Yep. It was 504 pages. So basically, the fundamentals program was some research that they did was they realized that the earlier you get a child into a sport, the longer they stay in it.
Right.
And so their big thing was, we want to get people into All-Star, but maybe they don't want to start competing right away.
Yeah, because it's intimidating. Sometimes they say, you know, sometimes on a flyer you see like a level 5 athlete doing a crazy skill, and kids that are just getting started, and kids, if you're watching this, maybe you get intimidated by seeing something like that. So they were trying to find a better way to kind of
get everyone's feet wet. And so they came up with this fundamentals program, which is, it's basically like when you start taking gymnastics and you take gymnastics classes and then you start competing. So that's kind of what it reminded me of, and it was literally this giant book
of activities. There were
lesson plans, activities, online resources to create flyers for your gym, and you know, so that you can market the fundamentals classes. And oh my gosh, I was having a ball just like flipping through it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is so cute. So yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, and I think that was my favorite class.
So if you didn't go this year, you totally missed out.
Yes.
So
but
next year,
if you are a member, you have like the resources for this fundamentals program. You can just go on your membership portal and
USASF.org.
It's really cool.
Love it. Another thing that was super fun, the National All-Star Cheer and Dance Day. I know a lot of you guys know about this, and if you don't, well, You need to educate yourself. But there's this really fun dance that they teach on the site.
Yeah.
And it's basically to get more people involved, bring in people who haven't seen All-Star before and kind of bring communities together. So it's so much fun. They taught it at the conference.
Yeah.
The guy who created it was actually there. Super fun.
And like taught it as an instructor. Yeah, that was really cool.
So that's something that's coming up.
Yes.
So make sure you mark your calendar for that. And I'm looking on here. I'm like, I don't have the date. It's in September.
What's the date?
Sorry, I'm a bad person. I don't have the exact date.
Yes.
Ah, thank you, Lisa.
We got it. September 8th. Mark your calendars. Actually, I last year I was going through social media that day and I saw a ton of people that had like barbecues and like big parties for not only just their kids in the gym, but it was like bring a friend, here's what All-Star is, here's this dance you can learn that's very it's All-Star, but it's like it had a little bit of a mix of cheer and dance, and then they would film it and they posted it on social, and so
if you plan on participating in National All-Star Cheer and Dance Day in September, make sure you tag us, because we want to share your videos on the podcast. We want to share it with USASF so they can share it too. We want to know how you guys are feeling about the day. So
what else do we got going on?
From a news perspective, I think that's pretty much it from the USASF conference.
Yeah.
I mean, we covered just a little teeny bit of it. If you missed it, we've also got an episode up on the site, too, that we shot, a little bonus episode. So you can go check that if you want more details.
We have articles. Oh my gosh. One of the big articles was the dance rules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of new dance rules that are really, really exciting this coming season.
New divisions.
New divisions. So they're splitting contemporary lyrical into a small category and a large category, which is awesome. Yep. They are extending the time limit from 1:45 to 2 minutes and 15 seconds for dances, which is, again, awesome because it's like more 30 seconds more of dancing, and everyone loves watching dancing. Yeah. What else did they do?
The bottom age, they set one of those for senior. Right. I know that didn't exist before, so they're doing a couple of things to align with cheer. So
and
a couple other things with y'all gotta go see it on the site. Read the whole article.
All of the rules are on the site, and then I think we also shared it on social, so we can reshare it if you guys want to see it. Really, really exciting stuff there. I think that was like one of the most exciting things too. We were like, oh my gosh, all these new dance rules.
Yeah, girl. Loved it. Loved it.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah, there were a lot of dancers at this conference, so that was that was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes. Other news. In other news, we have we talked about ring ceremonies. Was that last week or the week before?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, whenever we talked about it. We were talking about just things people do to make it more fun. Yeah. So, actually, Cheer Athletics had their ring ceremony.
Yes, they did.
Just this past weekend.
So, we pulled some pictures up from their Facebook page, but it was Cheetahs, Panthers, and Claw 6. Yep. And they all got together at the gym and just super cute photos.
They're so cute.
Yeah, everyone's wearing white on Panthers.
That's such a trend at ring ceremonies. Like
wearing
sometimes
white.
Wearing all white.
Wearing the same color.
Yeah, or a team will wear, like a certain color.
Yeah, so they had their ring ceremony, really cute pics.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Yeah,
I think there's a couple more people that have ring ceremonies.
Do you have a photo of the cake? I don't know if you do or not. We'll find it. But there was this beautiful, just Cheer Athletics logo claw of this cake. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where they got this.
Here it is. Wait,
but
it's coming up.
Let's see if we can find it. If you're watching, you can see it. But it's so cool.
So cool.
Yeah,
man, I wish I could make cakes like this.
I know. I'm a big Cheer Athletics fan. Maybe that's my next birthday cake. I don't know.
But it can be JB instead of CA, but still with the cat claws.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get the details of where this cake came from. But,
that way we can do it. Yeah, so that was awesome.
I think we're gonna be seeing more ring ceremonies coming up. So I'm excited to see different things that are trending, like the dressing alike and the really fabulous cakes.
Right. I'm excited for the cakes mostly.
Love it.
What else? Oh, well, I guess I have some news. So we are kind of planning out our schedule for gym visits and showcases coming up. When I go home next week, I'm going to go visit my old gym that I used to coach at, Airborne Elite in Pennsylvania.
That's fun.
We're going to do a really fun interest story on one of the girls there. And I'm going to just hang out with the coaches and see kind of, they're a D2 gym, so it's going to be really fun to see kind of just like how they run their everyday practices and stuff. So
I'm so glad you said D2 gym. / small gym, just
Yes.
in general. That was one of the things that came out of the conference. We met
Yeah.
so many new coaches.
Oh, yes.
So that was really cool.
So
We're
many
looking at bringing
coaches.
on some new guests to talk about small gyms and some of the things that they're experiencing. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, so stay tuned for
Sorry,
that.
didn't mean to take us back, but I had a
That's
little
okay.
bit more news to cover.
And then 2 other gyms that I am going to soon. We're going to Top Gun in Miami.
Do tell.
It's going to be so exciting. We are like jumping for joy that we get to go visit Top Gun.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out with the world champs,
Love
Lady
it.
Jags, and 005. We're going to
Some of the best coaches
do
in the
some fun
world.
stuff with co-ed. We're going to do some fun stuff with the new team Sci-5. We're going to
Bring home all the news.
We're gonna bring home all the news. We're also gonna do stuff with the like the new junior co-ed team and like all the other
cool.
lower level teams. So we are really really excited. We have some really fun stuff planned, and I want to tell everyone what else we have planned, but I don't want to give it away. So you guys just have to wait. But
Can't wait.
I guess one of my keywords would be empanadas. So
Oh,
there you go. There's your little hint.
I hope you're giving away
Empanadas.
empanadas to our fans.
Maybe.
I really hope so. Please, please, please. Empanadas for everybody, all right?
Empanadas for everyone. And then another gym I'm going to is out in Denver, Cheer Central Suns.
Oh, yay. One of our
Yeah.
faves. Cool.
One of our favorites. So I'm going to
That'll
go
be
out
fun.
there.
And we've never been to their gym before.
Ever. So, maybe we'll do like a gym tour and
Yes,
all that
please.
fun stuff. So, really, really excited for that. So, if you guys want us to come out to your gym, let us know. Send us your showcase dates, and we'll get to planning.
We will.
Yeah.
We will. I'm excited. This is
I'm
going to be fun.
very excited.
A Top Gun thing. That's cool. They don't have a lot of people come and visit. so
Right. Yeah. So, it's going to be really exciting to kind of give an inside look.
This is very exclusive.
Yes, it is. I'm really, really excited.
I love it.
So what's next? Oh gosh, I have to keep
Girl,
talking.
it's your segment.
Okay. All right. So this is my segment.
Wheels off. Megan's favorite word.
favorite word. This is my favorite segment. It's called At Lindsay, and I am always on social media doing, stuff for FloCheer and just for fun. And I go in and I just find really, really awesome stuff that I see during the week that makes me giggle or that shocks me. So two
All
of
the
my
feels.
things this week. So first, we got a fun video from our friends, Cheer Athletics Wildcats.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can zoom this in. We are calling this the Wild 12-Second Challenge. So everyone who's
Whoa.
been waiting for us to do a new challenge, here it is. You have to get across the floor, 2 skills through to a double.
Oh.
2 skills through to double
Oh.
in 12 seconds.
Oh.
The entire team.
Huh.
What do you think about that, Jess?
Did they? Wow. Huh.
Right?
Well, okay. That's a lot.
I mean,
That's a lot.
it requires a lot of like spatial awareness, but I feel like a lot of people can do it. I mean,
No, that's cool. I haven't seen this yet, so I was really just
Oh.
taking it in. I was like,
here,
oh,
let's,
wow.
Let's do it one more time.
What, let
It's very impressive.
one more again.
12 seconds, and
at
they all get across the floor.
Yeah, good job. Everybody's tumbling in a really nice straight line.
Great
good job,
job,
everybody.
Wildcats.
Good job, everyone.
So if you guys want to
Wow.
participate in that challenge, let us
fun.
know. Tag us.
I love it.
And then okay, my second one.
Wild 12-second challenge. That's cool.
Isn't that a great little hashtag? My second one. So Christian, he designs uniforms just for fun for a lot of teams. And he made one for FloCheer, and he tweeted at us and said, if I
Yes.
make a uniform for FloCheer, like, I'm going to make one just so I can get on the podcast. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, please. And he made it, and when I tell you guys, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And
Wow.
Christian, I just want you to know that we showed this video to like everyone in the office, like all the other verticals, all the other sports, and they were like, you have to get a prototype. You have to get that made.
I expressed a little concern on the crop top, but
Right. Well,
make
maybe
me
we
a
can do-
coach's poncho, like I said.
I want this as a prototype, and I'm gonna strut
Get it for
around the
Lindsay.
office.
She can wear it in the
I'll do
podcast.
some toe touches and some spirit kicks in the uniform.
I love that.
And so anyway, it's beautiful,
Cool.
Christian. Thank you so much for
Fun.
making this for us. I can't stop staring at it. It really is gorgeous.
Love it.
What if we get shirts like the A team?
Oh, yeah.
We could do that.
Yes. So what,
Could you imagine?
those are like the beach
Leah's just
shirts.
cracking up.
It's like the beach
Yes,
shirts.
we
where
can get
people
the
are
beach
wearing
shirts, and we can get this on our shirts, and we can wear them to events.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know how to describe that, but the beach shirt that looks like you're wearing a swimming suit, but it's really just a t-shirt with the body printed on it.
I
would wear that.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to make that happen because that is actually could be really cute.
Love that. Love that.
Okay, so that's all my thing.
I love it. I love it. So now it's time to talk about another big exciting topic. NCA All-Star Nationals.
Yes.
Another countdown that we always start way too early in the season.
Way too early. Well, I mean, when you have a big thing like a registration rally, you have to get excited early.
I know. So the registration rally kicked off today.
This morning.
Yes. So
at 10 a.m.
422 teams registered in 1 minute.
The first minute of it being open.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That is wild. Like how? I'm just glad system didn't crash. That's
right. I mean, everyone must have had like an alarm. It's like when you're buying concert tickets and everyone has like an alarm on their phone and they immediately like refresh, open, and then boom.
I know.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah.
So fun though.
The very first team that registered was Excite Dynamite.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
Punctual.
So shout out to Excite. It's Excite exclamation point. Dynamite. And so, yeah, that's really cool. Last year it was Senior Elite, Cheer Extreme Senior Elite. So this year it's Excite.
Fun. 800 teams in 8 minutes last year. So
this
422
broke the record.
in 1 minute. That's
totally broke the record.
That's
And there were more than 1,000 teams in the first 21 minutes.
Yep. That's
yeah.
Right. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. And
but have no fear. I know a couple of years ago people were getting nervous because they closed registration and it got full, but they have assured us that there is still plenty of room. So if you haven't registered yet, go ahead and head over to NCA's website and get your registration in.
Yeah. So today was the first day. Plenty of time. What else? What other updates did we get about NCA?
I've got a few different things. One of the things I'm excited about, Battle in the Arena.
Yes.
So that was the first year was last year for that event. It kind of kicked off the event. Little showcase of the arena before everything kicked off. The really athletes. Cool. It was an individual tumbling competition.
Tons of people were there too. The crowd was insane.
Yeah, that was really neat. So I'm pretty sure that's coming back this year. So we're gonna have to get the scoop on that. That's live streamed on Varsity TV. And I know they're gonna be adding in some new athletes from a Level Legacy Challenge. You probably know more about that. That's a competition that's going on.
It's also a competition that's going on, yep. And the people that win the Level Legacy Challenge will be able to showcase their passes at Battle in the Arena.
That's cool.
Yep, and it's going to be levels 1 through 5. So it'll be really cool to see, the best of the best tumblers from the Level Legacy Challenge. And I think there's going to be more information on that on Varsity TV soon, too.
Sweet. That sounds like fun. I love it.
Yes. What else do we have?
I don't know. I'm looking at my list here. Also adding new novice divisions. So that's a cool, exciting fact. Great work, NCA. And international divisions are competing in 2 days. So for 2 days. Last year they were only competing on 1 day. So
cool.
Yeah. So big news.
Very cool.
And we'll be bringing you more as the day goes on to update you on registration if there's any,
other fun things.
Other
that
exciting
we
things.
find out. Right?
Yeah. All right, so I think that's all we've got for NCA.
Yes,
Moving
for
on.
now. Now it's Megan's favorite segment.
Roving favorite. Megan has a lot of favorite segments.
This is the favorite segment. It's called Ask FloCheer, where we answer, Jess answers any questions that you guys have and gives a little bit of advice from us.
From our brains, we have advice for you. So the first we have 2 questions today. How exciting! So
question 1.
Oh, question 1. Yes. So how do I strengthen my jumps other than practicing a jump over and over again? So I thought this was a quick one, so I thought I'd answer it first. So 2 things. A jump consists of obviously flexibility and strength.
Right.
So my suggestion is focus on those 2 elements separately and then bring them back together to try and obviously make your jumps better. So flexibility, stretching, use bands. I know there are actually stretching private lessons nowadays you can use.
Yeah, there are.
So definitely focus on that. There's also strength. So obviously a lot of your power is coming from your legs. So I would focus in on doing a lot of power, lots of jumping exercises, squats, things like
Leg
that.
lifts,
Yes,
you
leg
know,
lifts.
things like that.
Yeah, there's tons of drills out there that you guys can use for that. But then also one thing that really helped me was jumping in front of a mirror.
Yes.
So if your gym has a mirror,
absolutely.
yes, or have your friends videotape you, because sometimes seeing what you're doing, looking at your technique, you can kind of help critique yourself to make your jumps better as well.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
hopefully that was helpful. So.
Oh,
Let's
and
see.
another thing is
what
you
got?
can do exercises like on the Varsity Fit program.
Oh, yeah, because there's a flexibility and strength.
Yeah, there's a
Portion of
whole
that.
portion.
Thanks for that, Leanza. She gave us a little note. She's like,
That's
I've got
another
my
one.
2 cents over here. So that was our first one. So now another question. This one is a little bit more in depth, and it is from a coach. So how do you get motivated to coach lower level cheer when your gym owner needs you to do it? I've always coached higher level cheer and competed advanced. It's hard to push myself back into the mindset of being a beginner. These are the best questions. You
So
guys
great.
have really awesome questions.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to this answer, but one thing I think you need to keep in mind is it's really important that the lower level athletes in your gym are trained well and are trained in good technique. So honestly, if you're coaching lower level teams, you have a really big job before those kids jump up to level 4, level 5. If I loved coaching level 1 and 2.
Oh, me too.
And one of the reasons was you could see progression faster as well. So it's incredibly rewarding as a coach to coach kids that have a long way to go.
Right.
Sometimes when you're in coaching level 5, a lot of those kids already have their skills, and it's very fast-paced.
So it's more just perfecting the
Right.
skills.
It's more perfecting, more working on routines and things like
Right.
that. So I say enjoy it. You know, those kids love that you're spending time helping them get their skills to get to, the next level, whether
Right.
that's level 2 is their next level or level 3. So I say just enjoy it and take that responsibility with pride. And I think you're probably, once you get into the groove of it, it's going to be something that you really love and is rewarding for you as a coach.
And it's also it's kind of a compliment that a coach is places that much.
Yeah,
You
lower
know,
levels are difficult to coach.
They're hard to coach, and it means that you have enough. Expertise in the sport and with what you're doing that you have the ability to coach and bring those kids up to where they need to be. So
Right.
if the coach sees that in you, that's huge. That's
Yeah.
like such a big compliment. Like I remember teaching at camps, and I always loved getting, the junior high teams or, not the best team at camp because you saw the most improvement from them.
The most progress.
And it would just made it so much more fun to see that and to see them how much progress that they made at the end of the camp.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not sure what age group you're coaching, but that's something that plays into this as well.
Yeah.
You've got to be a special person to teach younger kids,
Yeah.
based on patience and how well you can break things down. So that's something to point out. I know this is a long answer. I'm so sorry. But I have a lot to say about it,
Yeah.
And the other thing I was going to mention was being able to coach higher levels and lower levels. Like being a coach that can do everything is so valuable, not only to just the gym, but to teams and a gym owner. I mean, that is incredible.
Get you someone who can do both.
Oh,
is
yeah.
what I say.
Be someone who can do everything, because that's just so valuable.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
Some people are great at coaching tumbling. Some are really great at jumps or stunts, and they stick to those things. But it's always good to kind of hone your skills so you can step in it in a moment.
Exactly.
And be ready.
Agreed.
So, good questions, guys.
Really
Hopefully
great.
that was helpful.
Keep them coming. Keep all your questions coming. Comment them to us. DM them to us. We have a form on the site that you can fill out that you can submit your questions anonymously. But yeah, we love getting these questions, so keep them coming.
Ask FloCheer.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have an answer.
We'll always have an answer.
Whether you like it or not.
Right. Okay, so Megan's not here.
We miss you, Megan.
Unfortunately, we miss you, but we know what you're watching. So we're going to reveal who won the week.
Oh, so
And
we're going to do her segment while she's not here.
We're going to do her segment.
She's going to be like, don't mess this up.
Sorry, Megan.
This is Lindsay's responsibility.
Oh,
If she
gosh.
messes this up, it's not on me.
This is stressful. Okay, so if you guys look at the screen, we had Sammy from Stingray All-Stars Lime and Jordan and his stunt group from Jamaica. Sammy blew the cheer world away by winning the week. And we're going to go back to that video really quickly.
Look, she's like swiping through.
I'm swiping through all my stuff. I have so many clips on here. So Sammy, if you guys are listening, she is in the middle stunt group for a pyramid, and the flyer, hits her in the face, and but she pushes it right back up like a trooper and just gives her coach like a quick thumbs up, and it's just such a great video, and I guess everyone resonated with it. And
I mean, you couldn't even tell anything happened. She moved on so quickly. She was like, I'm fine, moving on.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people after last week were talking about how they loved that we mentioned cheer fail videos and how we don't like them.
Boo.
However, this wouldn't even be considered a cheer fail video.
This is a super save.
It's a super save. So, super save videos are better than cheer fail videos any day, in my opinion.
We're not here for those.
Yeah. But since Megan's not here, we are going to hold off on who won the week nominations until she gets back.
It just wasn't right to do it without you, Megan. We miss you. Come home. That's all. That's all I have.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. Guys, well, that's basically all we've got for today, my friends, except for that big announcement. Remember? I told you to stick around.
Ooh, yes. Our big announcement.
Drum roll, please. We're not telling. Okay, so... So, ask FloCheer. We get a lot of questions, and one of the number one questions we get all the time is, are you hiring?
Are you hiring?
That's a great question.
How do I get a job to work for FloCheer? How do I get an internship? Just every single type of that sort of question.
All your questions answered here on FloCheer.
Yes. So we are announcing that we are going to be launching an ambassador program for FloCheer.
There's the announcement.
That's the announcement. So we are going to be picking a handful of cheerleaders and dancers, and we're going to be giving them, a look inside the world of working for FloCheer. So we're going to be you can write articles, you can work on social media with me, so many other things, videos, photos.
All the things.
Literally all the things.
We'll take some time and explain the entire program and what people are going to get.
But it's really, really exciting. So everyone stay tuned for more information on that announcement.
Woo!
Yay!
But that's all we've got for now. So, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.